We're back. Welcome to another episode of Now You Know with Pam and Nikki. We've been away for 2 weeks, couple weeks. Want to share?
Sure, yeah. We had a couple weeks break from this. Well, I had surgery a couple of weeks ago. For those of you who are following along, I shared about a month ago probably that I was diagnosed with breast cancer in June. And so I had to do a lumpectomy and have some lymph nodes removed. The great news is the cancer has not spread, and they got everything out when they did the lumpectomy. So we're in good shape now. So we are back and ready to continue on with things now that it's September. I feel like it's a fresh start in September.
I do love fall.
Must be because, the kids go back to school and it's like summer's over. It feels fresh and new.
The energy is different. You look at even people are coming off the lake, golf courses, camping. We're getting into that rhythm and that regular routine, and we're eager in the entrepreneurial sector. We're eager to finish out Q4 strong, and we're ticking off the to-dos. And so it's just a re-energy coming back in.
The thing I like about this, fresh start in September versus the fresh start in January is that it's beautiful outside and it's not 40 degrees, but it's still beautiful and lovely. So yeah, favorite time of year, definitely.
Absolutely. Okay.
One of the things that I have realized now, looking at some of the events, is that there was a bit of a lull in the summer, but things are picking back up very fast. So there are a couple of ladies' happy hour events coming up in the next week. One of them is Landmark After Hours. They started this in, I think, the spring. They did a couple and then they took the summer off. And so September 12th is their first one back. And they're really doing some cool things. And you don't need to be part of the Landmark District to participate. I went to a cocktail making class, which was really cool. They had a class for making appetizers and things like that. So anyway, if you want to get out and do your first networking event of the fall, Thursday the 12th from 4:30 to 6:30 in the Landmark 6 courtyard. And it's $20 and you get appetizers from Midtown Station, which is delicious, as well as 2 drink tickets. So I will be going to that one. So if you are there, I'll see you there. The same night, I hate it when this happens, Thursday the 12th from 5:30 to 7:45. It is Connect and Collab Business Mixer with Amy Cohen. She is putting on the future of marketing. Basically, it's a business networking event with some speakers that talk about, in this particular case, the future of marketing. She says engaging discussions on the importance of brand identity, the latest advancements in SEO, and the transformative potential of AI. So that's going to be at Okanagan Lifestyle Apparel. I've been to one of those as well. Super fun. So you just have to pick which one you want to go to. And this one isn't until October, but I'm excited. It will be my next ladies' happy hour. It's going to be October 17th, and I will be doing this one at Train Station. So I did one with Rhonda at Midtown Station a few months ago, and so we thought we'd give one a try at the Train Station. So very excited about that. If you're interested in becoming part of this amazing ladies group, definitely reach out and we'll give you more information.
Amazing. So the an evening of improv with Colin Mockery and Deborah McGrath is Friday, September 6th, 7:30 to 9 p.m. and it's at the Kelowna Community Theatre. And again, I mean, you see comedy, laughter is quite a medicine. So,
do you know who Colin Mockery is?
I don't.
Did you ever watch the show Whose Line Is It Anyway?
No.
Oh, okay. Anyway,
I know what you're talking about.
It was like a show in maybe the 90s or 2000s or something, and he was on there, and so he's very funny. So yeah, that'll be a good one to go to.
You going?
You never know. I actually have no plans on Friday. However,
there you go.
I mean, 7:30 is probably good. with the amount of days left of pool time, I'm not doing a lot of things away from the pool. But
time.
the sun's down at 7:30, so maybe.
It's a real time pool time.
Okay, if you like whiskey, there is Scotch Malt Whiskey Society, say that 10 times, September Outturn Tasting. So that's also on Friday at 7:30 at Arc Liquor. And what they say is explore the rare limited Scotch malt whiskeys, each with its own unique story and flavor profile. Join us for an unforgettable evening of whiskey appreciation and camaraderie. Elevate your whiskey journey. So I'm not a whiskey fan, but if you are, that sounds like a cool way to try some different ones instead of having to buy full bottles of each one.
Amazing. UBCO Heat Women's Soccer, we're starting up. We've got September 6 and 7, 20 and 21, and 27 and 28, and it is at the Nona Sports Field, and that's at 5:30 p.m. We'll see the soccer fields all over full.
Yeah. And, you know, when it's a nice afternoon and you go out and support some of our local athletes, I think that's a great way to spend an afternoon. We have Parkinson's Super Walk 2024. This Saturday from 9 a.m. to noon downtown at the Waterfront Boardwalk. And recently, Kelowna Mercedes-Benz hosted the Plates for Parkinson's, which was a fundraiser for the new Movement Disorder Clinic here in Kelowna. And with the Humphreys family did a $1 million donation. And so we did an event to celebrate that and raise some more money. It is of particular closeness to our company because the owner's father has Parkinson's, and actually one of our leaders has also recently been diagnosed with Parkinson's, which is a very scary diagnosis to get. So if you are interested in getting out there to support that, the money that's raised for this one is for increased access to medications and treatment, greater support for caregivers, and specialized education for healthcare professionals. So I know this happens all the time. You know, if you buy a red car, now you see all the red cars. After having done that event for Parkinson's, now I don't know if you just have more awareness, and it's a lot around you.
And it's so critically important to have the research and the funding into new solutions and testing things. There's so much positive opportunities coming and hope coming in research and the AI algorithms running all of the data and checking sequencing. So there's hope.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be a whole new world with how AI is going to change all of that and hopefully help people live healthier, longer lives.
Choir auditions for anyone that has the gift of singing, Pam. My next life I come back, I'm going to be musically talented, just if anybody wants to know. I will not sing you a lullaby now. September 7th is 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at St. Michael's and All Angels Cathedral if you want to go and audition.
Yes, you have to be able to read music, which I used to be able to do, like in band. I played the flute, and I could read music, but I wouldn't be able to do that now. So
yeah, double out.
I would have to do some training. Harry Potter trivia. Okay. I love Harry Potter. Okay. When I was in university, my first year of university, one of my literature classes, we did like a study on the Harry Potter books and how brilliant J.K. Rowling's is.
Amazing.
And like all of the things that are tied between the books and how Quidditch is like put together by the pieces that you use to play the game creates the name. Anyway, that's a bad description. But anyway, it's she's great.
Harry Potter fan.
Yes, I love Harry Potter. But there is trivia on Saturday at the Kelowna Curling Club. Maybe I should go to that. From 7:30 to 10:30 p.m. All ages Harry Potter trivia. And there are like the new generation of kids that are reading Harry Potter. And then there are like my generation of Harry Potter fans. They want you to dress up if you want. There's a costume contest, and they're going to have a special food and drink menu, and there are going to be prizes. So,
all joking aside, it sounds like an amazing event, an amazing immersive experience.
Totally.
Yeah.
And like take the whole family.
Absolutely. Because we are in fall, our family has billeted Rockets players. We've been avid Rockets hockey fans. We're into preseason. So we have the Kelowna Rockets versus the Kamloops Blazers. So a beautiful, beautiful rivalry there. Preseason Saturday, September 7th, 6:05 at Prospera Place.
Awesome. Then we have a beer and cider festival up at Silver Star. If you are interested in going for a drive or if you live that way, that's this Saturday from 1 to 6 p.m. Come sip some of BC's finest brews and enjoy food, a Polson Market pop-up, live music, games, and plenty of fun. Do you ski? Right.
I don't cold.
That was a dumb question. Have you been to Silver Star though? Me neither.
I'm going to go with no. I don't think so.
Doing these things really just makes me realize I need to get out more.
Game time. How interesting is this? So it's at the Okanagan Regional Library, Sunday, September 8th, and it's going to be recurring on Sundays until December 1st. It's from 11:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m., and you're getting exposure to all kinds of games, from chess to crib to to Scrabble to backgammon. Do you play backgammon?
No.
It's a goodie.
Is that the one?
It's a goodie. The diamonds and the little round colors.
I've played it on the game on my phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We're not stating ages here. Right now we're not.
Definitely not.
I'm just going to ask a question. Solitaire.
Yeah.
Have you actually played with cards?
Well, yes. When I was a teenager, I lived in the Kootenays, and I didn't live in a city like Kelowna where there was a whole bunch of things to do. I lived in the middle of nowhere, and I didn't have a license yet. And solitaire was one of the things.
Yeah.
Like we went.
I think so many people don't know even how to lay the cards
play,
out. Interesting.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite things to do, actually. Go like quadding and things like that, and then go in and play cards.
So fun fact, listening to Tony Robbins in one of his books called Life Force this morning, and I was surprised to hear how much energy, brain power is consumed by a chess player as they're playing chess. So this is exercise.
Yeah.
Brain exercise.
Actually, my son and husband were talking about this the other day about chess and how, it's
huge.
Yeah.
Amazing. So go and have some game time fun at the library.
All ages. Oh, sorry, it's my turn.
Tag.
Okay. I take 2 weeks off and forget what I'm doing. Okay. Mar Talks. I thought this was interesting, because lots of these events that we're talking about are, like entertainment type things. This one is about learning and maybe becoming a better parent.
Interesting.
It's called Parenting, Teaching, and Leading with Mr. Chaz. It says Chaz teaches how you and your child's brain works in times of stress and anger, and teaches you how to examine the impact of our own upbringings and how to have more compassion for our kids and ourselves. And so basically just how to understand what your child is going through in some of those moments and how to, better handle those situations. So that is on Sunday. It's online, so you don't actually have to go anywhere, from 10 to 11 a.m. And I mean, who doesn't want to be a better parent? So good one to check out.
Fascinating. Speaking of parents, the Mom Market at the Kelowna Flower Farm. So that's Sunday, September 8th, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Kelowna Flower Farm. I do not know where this is. They have free live music, local vendors, food trucks. Yeah. Food trucks. Beautiful time of the year. A reptile exhibitor. And it's free. Paint your own pot and plant a flower with your kids. So great outdoor event.
One of the things that I look forward to with this, now you know, is at some point going out on location to go to some of these places while they're happening and showing the community what's going on. So we look forward to physically being at some of these events to show you guys what's going on.
It won't be all talk.
Yeah.
We'll show. Exactly. I like it. Okay.
Okay. Rutland Flea Market is on Sunday from 8 to 1 at the Rutland Centennial Hall. A modern day flea market that takes place weekly on Sundays. Each event hosts vendors selling diverse goods from handmade independent maker wares to vintage clothing, collectibles, tools, plants, artisan eats, and more. So sounds like lots of different things going on there if you want to go take a walk through Rutland.
Canadian Ski Patrol has a recruitment night. So it is Tuesday, September 10th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And it is at the Ukrainian Catholic Church. And again, such important work done here. Yes. Lots of requirements. You probably have to have all your ticketing and
right.
Yeah.
But I think there's lots of people who actually do want to give back in some way.
Huge.
And so this is a great way if you like the outdoors and like skiing, a great thing to check out. Maybe you can be a part of that. We have kids drop-in dance classes now that the kids are back in school and back in routine. Mondays every week until November, 6:30 to 7:30 at Evolve Dance Kelowna. It's for 8 to 12-year-olds, and dancers can expect to learn new moves each week along with different styles of hip-hop. And the important part of this is that you don't have to go to every single one to
learn some moves.
Yeah, you could just do a drop-in to one of them and then not continue, or if you miss one, it doesn't have to be a continuous thing. So that's something I wish I would have learned when I was a kid, because I have no moves.
I do not have the dance moves. Pizza Masterclass, from dough to sauce to perfect slice, Wednesday, September 11th, 6 to 8:30 p.m. We would not be bringing you events if we didn't bring you something from Lake House. So Lake House Kitchen, you can go online to register for that. And as Pam said before, they usually do fill the capacity that they have. So make sure and register to be a pizza master.
Pizza master. I love pizza.
Master.
They do so many things, but for this particular live stream, often something that's happening in the next week is already sold out. So definitely check out their website if you're interested, so that you can register in advance for something that's coming up. Discover your parks at Scenic Canyon Regional Park. That's happening on Wednesday, September 11th, from 10 to noon in Scenic Canyon Regional Park. Embrace autumn with new ways to explore nature. Join a park interpreter. I don't know what a park interpreter is, but that's cool. For a guided hike, uncovering the hidden secrets of regional parks. So,
teacher.
Yeah.
Teacher of the parks.
I like it.
My second last one is Paint a Pet Night with Kelowna. Thursday, September 12th, Kelowna Cat Cafe. Includes all the supplies, instructions, and kitty visits. So if you're a cat lover,
they come and snuggle you.
Go paint a pet.
I would have an absolute allergy attack, but if you're not allergic, it would be a great thing to do. You just have to send them a picture of your pet in advance, and I don't know what they do with it, but they
hopefully give me color. The numbers is the best. Again, music, art, not dance.
We are quite similar. Okay, and then the last one I have for this week is Fallen Heroes, their journey home. It's on Wednesday, September 11th at the Landmark Cinemas on the West Side, the Extreme Theatre. It says a powerful Canadian Armed Forces documentary from Afghanistan about the war's impact on Canadians and the courage and bravery of our men and women in uniform who have been part of that. So I think that is a great way to learn something and show our support for all of the men and women who have participated in the war.
And the last, I think that's so important to do, and that's about, you look at your November Remembrance Day, and it's so critically important to honor those that have served and really do give us the freedoms that we do have here. The last event I do want to mention is our AI Summit. We're 22 days away, and I am very, very excited for this. I'm hoping the community is as excited as I am, and you'll log online and secure your tickets. It is really an opportunity to see the future that's coming with eyes wide open. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be disruptive, but in a positive way. Our ability to access healthcare and diagnoses, is that a word? Education is going to be different. The ability to be an employee and have my own AI agents that help me do the things that maybe I don't particularly love to do, and allow me to do the things that I do love to do. So exciting times.
I'm very excited. I'm going to be there with my team. Can I share my code?
Yes.
Okay, so I have a special ladies happy hour code for this event. It will get you 20% off whatever ticket you purchase. There's a couple different levels. And it will also give 5% back to a charity in Kelowna. So anybody who uses my promo code, message me with what your choice of charity is, and whichever charity gets the most votes will get all of the money from that. So
amazing.
The promo code is Pamela Ladies Happy Hour, all one word. I mean, that's long, but so definitely check that out. And that's an event that you definitely don't want to miss.
Have a wonderful week. Get out there, get busy, and welcome to the last leg of the year.